We are pleased to welcome Virgin American Airlines to Chicago today for a very special announcement. I want to also welcome Groupon, which is teaming up with Virgin America on a special part of today's announcement. As all of you know, Chicago airports are critical to the economy of our state and, of course, the region. The airports generate nearly $45 billion in economic activity, about 540,000 jobs in Chicago, the state of Illinois, and the region. And the O'Hare Modernization Program could create up to 195,000 new jobs, add additional $18 billion to our region economy. The OMP has already created as many as 1,600 annual jobs during Phase 1. We estimate as many as 3,200 annual jobs will be created during the completion phase. Chicago is thriving as the center of the nation's aviation system. Currently, O'Hare offers nonstop service to 198 cities worldwide, with 52 passenger carriers operating out of 189 gates. Passenger volume, revenue, and cargo tonnage at O'Hare all increased last year over 2009 levels, and we expect this upward trend will continue. Chicago's future economic development depends on bringing new business to Chicago. With the new capacity created at O'Hare by the OMP, we are in a position to add new airlines with focus on international carriers, as well as new destinations to our airports and around our country. We will continue to aggressively compete and capitalize on new passenger cargo carrier opportunities to attract new business and the potential for additional passengers as well as visitors to our city. I want to thank everyone at Virgin America and the city's Department of Aviation who have been working long and hard to make today's announcement a reality. For Chicago to remain a travel and tourism destination and a business destination, we must continue to think creatively and work closely with the private sector. O'Hare is our connection to the rest of the world. Its efficient operation is essential to our ability to compete in the global economy and to make Chicago the kind of place where people want to live, work, and, of course, raise a family. For the past 60 years, air travel has evolved into the preferred method of moving people and goods across the globe. In Chicago, we realize the critical role O'Hare has in the national aviation system, and that is why we are fully committed to bring more airlines to Chicago, to invest into O'Hare's infrastructure to meet the demands as quickly as possible of the 21st century. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Chief Executive Officer and President of Virgin America, David Push. David? Thank you.
I'd like to start out, first of all, by thanking Mayor Daley and Commissioner Andolino and the rest of the people in the city who have worked hard to make this a reality. We've talked about Chicago for a few years. It's been #1 on our list, and we're happy to finally be here. Just a couple of comments about what I think our service means for Chicago and for the links between the Midwest and California. When we enter markets, fares drop. That's a fact. Every market we go into, generally fares drop by about 30%. Competition increases and the quality of air travel increases. We will have that effect on Chicago O'Hare. Right now, O'Hare fares are about 25% higher to the West Coast than Midway fares. Generally, what happens is those equate as soon as we come into a market. So we expect lower fares, we expect more travel, more business ties, more tourism between our cities. The second thing is we're going to show the people of Chicago how Virgin does it. Different type of air travel. We've got seat-back entertainment in every airplane. We've got mood lighting. We've got internet, Wi-Fi access on every single aircraft. So it's going to be a very different type of experience than United or American show the people of Chicago. Finally, what I want to say is it's nice to be in Chicago. That we've talked about it for several years, and we're just happy that it's finally happened. I want to once again recognize the city for its leadership in taking over Concourse L. I think we will be the first to announce service because of the taking over of Concourse L. You're going to see a lot more people come in right after us. So once again, thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Rosie.
Thank you. Rob Solomon, the President and COO of Groupon, which is a fast emerging tech company, not only in America but in the world.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, David. It's really exciting to be here. Today is a great day to highlight the innovation that's happening in Chicago. Chicago is one of the most innovative cities in the world and one of the most iconic cities in the world. Virgin America is one of the most innovative airlines in this market and one of the most iconic brands in the airline industry. And Groupon is a very fast-growing company. We're one of the fastest-growing companies in the history of companies. And we pride ourselves on being innovative, and we're trying to be an iconic internet company, like the guys who came before us, Amazon, eBay, Yahoo, Google, Facebook. And it's exciting that that's happening in Chicago. David mentioned the value that Virgin brings to the market, and that's what we do every day. Every day for 60 million people around the world, we bring them incredible value, and it's very exciting to team up with Virgin to do that. So we're launching a Groupon today that is one of the most special Groupons we've ever done. We haven't done an airfare Groupon yet, and the Groupon that we'll be launching sometime later today is a $7 Groupon for $77 that you can apply towards the new routes that Virgin is introducing into this market. So their low-cost fare is going to get even lower with our special $77 Groupon. So very excited to be here and very thankful to be in Chicago and very thankful to be working with an amazing airline like Virgin America.